Ah, I'm live. Upload the thumbnail to the stream. Carl, leave the window alone. Oop, I'm loaded. Oh, I have 64 subscribers. It's awesome. I know how to get Sea Stalker for now. Hold on. Can I edit the names? No. Okay. Whoops. What do I want to do today? Do I want to expand base? I think I do. That's the wrong button. I want a moon pool. So I need 2 titanium ingots, so that's 10 titanium. I think I have that. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then lead, I think? Yes. Okay, so I need to go searching for a galena outcrop. No, let me pin these things that I'm trying to make. Where's that? Give me the fish. Okay, I'm making sure I'm not muted. Where'd that peeper go? Oh. Come here. Get in my belly. Where is this? Where's... Okay, no, it's down there. Game, come on, thank you. Is this it? Yes. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there's one out of the 2 lead that I need. Wait. Oh. I don't need that. Got it. I'm gone. Like the wind. Gone like the wind. I forgot about those foundations.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah, I have a full inventory. Okay. Lubricant. And pool. Hmm. Bad idea. Damn. It's because of my creep vines. Here, let me move my truck. Why can I not place it there? Why can't it go here? Why does that stupid shit work? Do I need to move? Hmm. I want to remove this thing. Hmm. Maybe like that? Then would I be able to connect?
Oxygen.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I need more titanium to see if it's even physically possible. And I am all out of titanium. Okay, and that would be like that on top of it, right? Or maybe flip it like that, so then the moon pool would fit here? Like that, maybe? Is that physically possible?
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Does that reach over here? No. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna fucking end up moving my base. Damn, alright, okay. Okay, Mr. Person that I didn't know was even here. Now what am I meant to do? Cause this is not great. At all. Whatsoever. I need more titanium. I might just move like a couple dozen feet over and live like right here. Because that's definitely what looks like to be a big enough area. Hold on, that's the scanner room. I need actual base spot. Oh, I had it for a second. Where's that sweet spot? Right there. That is where the base will fit. Now, would the moon pool even fit? I don't know, because the game refuses to tell me if I can connect these at all. And I would need 2 plasteel. But to make the plasteel, then I'd have to put off making the moon pool until later. Whoops. That was a mistake. Fuck it. Why can't I put it there? Am I like too close to it still? No, it just doesn't want to place there. Okay, that's where the hatch is, I guess. For the hatch, I need a quartz and a titanium. Oh. Hold on one moment. There we go. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm playing Scary Fish game.
I'm playing Elden Ring.
Hmm.
Lies of P has kind of been ruined for me.
Why, what happened?
They added a difficulty setting to a Souls-like game.
Unfortunate.
So it is no longer a Souls game. It has lost, in my eyes, it has lost its Souls-like reputation.
It lost its status.
Because before they added the feature, you were playing on the hardest difficulty. And now knowing that you can go from like, you can go from freaking
Emergency
easy to
power
hard.
only. Oxygen production
Like,
offline.
why? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how I have a habit of changing builds every now and then in not Dark Souls, Elden Ring,
You mean every
mostly
couple
because
of minutes?
more like every couple of weeks. And
Mm,
I played through most, if not all, of the game on that Black Flame monk. And also, I was basically doing it just out of boredom. I was waiting for you to beat the game.
I did.
Now I'm free from the loop and I can try other builds. Well, try is an understatement since I don't really have to, change my stats.
Also, you're on stream. Say hi to the future YouTube. Because
Hello, everybody.
I don't feel like anyone's going to actually watch this live besides maybe Sunny, but he's not here. Okay.
But, I know that they're not really that popular. I am currently using some of the Smith script builds. It looks like the Smith script weapons. It looks like they've touched up on a couple of them. Because now they give some pretty good. They give some pretty good status effect build up. It's either that or something else. I feel
I have to move my base.
like
Unfortunately.
Ashes War that grants skill with infinity.
Hun.
Hmm.
I have to sadly move my base because my current area won't let me put a moon pool.
Oh.
And I don't feel like trying to make like a super long tunnel just to build a moon pool. I need silver for a wiring kit. Not the battery charger. This game officially has JT music.
I'm currently trying to get all of the
God, these
beastmen.
fish are fucking nimble.
I'm currently trying to get all the beast, you know.
Hmm.
Oh god, I gotta get to the Black Knife Catacomb.
So yeah, I'm making a whole ass new base because the game refuses. Bioreactor. So then this base is powered. And then I smack some fish in there.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay. There's a bunch of fish smacked in there. I got an itch. Ouch. Love you.
So, I'm going, I'm
Sad
going to
noises.
test, yeah,
You didn't say it back.
I did.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear it.
So, you want to know the reason why I'm trying something different?
Why?
Black Flame and Oil Tier was really busted. It was just no fun anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Considering like one cast of
Why do you think I didn't stick with it?
don't get me wrong, it was fun to feel powerful, but like holy you know how much damage I did with just like one cast of the Queen's Black Flame?
A
Do
lot.
you want to know? A lot's an understatement. 8,000 8,000 damage. Not even, I don't even think it was for that. I think it was just using Black Flame when they got covered with oil from the oil soaked tier. That was Black Flame. Black Flame.
It's always black flame this and black flame that. Whatever happened to white flame?
We don't have white. we got Ghost Flame. That's pretty much the only white fire. But like, think about that for a sec. 8,000 damage for a standard, for a really
Where
early
is this?
incant. Now, sure, what I'm running is still relatively powerful. It's a Black Steel Great Hammer build.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the Keen Affinity since it's my highest non-stacked affinity, and considering it just pumps out more holy damage whenever it's on a weapon, I just got Sacred Blade on it for its Ash of War. Apart from that, I just use like Blood Flame Blade or something like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, I went through the trouble of farming the black, Black Knight set. So, I went through the trouble of grinding for it, so I'm going to
Warning.
use it.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
After all, one of them made me lose about 2 million runes, so
Damn it, game! I'm not searching for titanium. I'm searching for scannables.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I gotta head home.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I know. Oxygen. It's not like I need oxygen to fucking breathe. You know?
hmm. You know, I might still use Black Flame Monk Amon just because it's Amon.
I thought his name was like said like Aemon.
I always pronounced it as Amon. Oh god, if people actually do watch the video, they're going. I feel like we just started a. I feel like we just started a pronunciation war. That would be funny just to look through the comments of the video and just saying, is it Amon or Amon?
It's just gonna be Sunny saying. He's damn near the only one that actually watches these things, I'm pretty sure.
To be honest, the only reason why I haven't used the uh Black Black Knife Amon summon is just plain and simply because, well, I didn't know he existed. No one informed me until I found out about it recently. But having a guy who's aggressive has Black Catch Flame, which should totally be added to the game. Wink, wink,
Welcome
nudge,
aboard,
nudge.
Captain.
The list. Did you know that so suddenly the CIA or whatever is taking down a bunch of websites with Nintendo games on them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of funny considering Nintendo's
They
in.
still haven't let out the list.
Considering Nintendo is it in.
Questionable, at best.
To be honest, I kind of lost faith in Nintendo like
Who
a
hasn't?
long time ago. Like, I remember having my Nintendo Switch with me through high school, and I mainly had it because I had some
I
pretty
miss
fun
my
games on it.
Switch.
I ha I, I know I had some pretty fun games on mine, but the thing I didn't like about it was plain and simple. Plain and simple, you couldn't play anything with your friends unless you had their subscription. They had it specifically made where you couldn't play any online games.
Okay, that is where
Or
the
at
moon
least for
pool
me.
will be.
Or at least for me, that's how it worked. But like one but my biggest peeve about it, a bear just appeared as I was trying to talk, stood up behind me and just like, go on, finish. Um but my main peeve was how many freaking anime dating simulators got dumped on the shop.
Yeah. The only one I played was
Like
Crush Crush.
like what even? I basically had to look at it. I stared at it for a solid couple of minutes before simply saying, "You know, I remember when Nintendo used to be family friendly."
And would ban something like that immediately. But now they're just like, we profit off it, we need it.
It makes about as much. I mean, unlike unlike my, Minecraft basically suing the developers of a certain mod,
We don't talk about that.
that actually made sense considering that creator was making more money off of that than Microsoft was off of the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It made sense.
Why didn't they just make it free?
Mm, donks. But like either way, that makes sense. Half of the stuff Nintendo gets mad at doesn't make any sense. There is no sense.
The only sense it makes is nonsense.
Like for instance, Nintendo could have started like a whole a horrible realization with certain companies when they tried to sue Power World for for having a couple of similar. Anyway,
Where do I put my
basically,
coffee machine? I'll put it there in the corner. Coffee
yeah,
corner.
basically, Nintendo sued Power World for having similar mechanics to Pokeballs.
And all that jazz.
Mm,
Hey, hon.
mm-hmm.
Mwah.
But yeah, like, by Nintendo's logic, other companies would have been able to, like, would have been able to copyright certain game mechanics. Which, let's be honest, would have been frickin' horrible.
Hang
Mm-hmm.
on.
Mwah. I think one thing a lot of people don't like think about when making builds in Elden Ring, sure, damage is fun and all, but if your damage is too ludicrous, it's just not going to be fun after that. Everything becomes too easy and you lose interest.
Totally. My damage totally wasn't ludicrous.
How much damage were doing?
Well, do you remember how many bosses we killed?
Yeah?
And how I blended all of them?
What was your build again?
2 great katanas with spinning whatever.
Hmm. Yes, but to be fair, you were using a bleed build.
It was actually frostbite, but whatever.
Frostbite and bleed.
But I never fucking really used the damn bleed sword. Besides on Moog.
Were you leveling up intelligence at all?
Little bit. What?
The fact that they made an aspect of the Crucible spell for the Black Knight Commanders is funny to me. You know why?
Hmm.
He just gave them a licking attack. That is literally it.
It's because Miyazaki wants to lick more fucking feet. Morgot, Ronnie. Two fingers, technically, because those are almost feet.
Don't forget the 3 fingers.
Yeah. This is gonna be something really weird for Sunny to go watch later.
Welcome aboard,
Yes,
Captain.
yes it is.
Also, hi, future Sunny.
Ruined there.
I'm almost done moving. Give me that hatch, and then give me the large room. Now, hypothetically... Actually, does that even let me? Oh, I can't physically. Damn. I almost had a cool idea.
What do I do with the black knife print?
I don't know.
Big crab. You okay? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I've been speaking. Have you not been hearing me?
No.
Well, I have been speaking.
I haven't heard you. How long have you been speaking?
I've been speaking for a little bit right now.
Then that is not my fault.
No, I haven't been muted either.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, fairly sure.
Okay. 'Cause I haven't heard you. You can open up the stream. Playing Roblox in the big 25, Carl? Oh. I thought he said Roblox.
Alright, death route number 2. To totally not Malekith.
Totally just to Garank, who's a totally different person. Garank would never be Malekith, the Black Blade. He's my bestest buddy. He would never betray me. Mwah.
You know the lucky thing about all this?
Huh.
I'm fighting things that are weak to holy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Oh my god,
And
I
the
can
fact that I
eat
have
gel sacks? Since when can I eat a gel sack? How long has this been a thing? Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. I'm
Okay,
looking
I
at
won't.
you, future Sonny.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me.
And you. Wait, you were...
No.
Are you lying to me right now?
No. I am not lying.
I can never know. He could be lying to me right now, to my face. I heard something get squished. It better not have been my tablet.
Nope, it was his body.
Really? I heard something crack.
Well, yeah, he has his water bottle.
Okay, I would have been fucking furious and maybe skinned one of you.
Skin him. He's the one who's getting all dramatic about me popping his pimples. What? You know the drill. I don't know why you fight me each time.
Ow.
Again. No, okay. You're the one who chose this path. And that...
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
I've completely filled my inventory with titanium. So I need 2 ingots, 2 lead, and a lubricant. I think I have all of those things. And then it will be moon pool time.
That one sounded like I possibly did break that finger.
And then I got a lubricant somewhere. I know I do. Yep. Yippee, I made a moon pool.
Well, you're the one who keeps trying to fight, and I'm just trying to get 1 or 2 pimples that I can see. This one. This one. This one. That one. Go.
That's what she said.
Carl! Hey, you said only 1 or 2. You found like 3 already.
The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. The
Oh,
fuck does that mean?
It means it stopped your recording.
I'm not recording.
It stopped your broadcast.
No, I still have the overlay. Yeah, I'm still live. PlayStation just likes to lie to me.
Why must you be like this?
Hun.
Hmm.
PlayStation just loves lying to my face. Okay, so now what else do I need? I think I have all of those things except for the table coral, which I can go get. Mama. I think my little brother put on Gumball out of context.
The one show that is horrible out of context.
They're making a new show.
Mm-hmm.
Or they either did make a new show.
You're the one keeps doing this.
Okay, that's 1 lead.
You know what? Fine then. I'll go by filling, and I'll just start popping down your back. This is gonna be the most excruciating triple pop you've ever been through. I can feel the brace. That's desperation right there. That was him trying to break free, but he couldn't.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
Yeah, it took you a while to realize.
Hmm?
Watch out for his tablet.
Yes, because if that breaks, I will murder.
Grandma's mad at somebody. I told her I didn't know who it was, but somebody left the hot water on. She's back.
That sounds like an Odie thing to do.
I'll leave it.
Leave the sink on.
But then
You've done it before.
hot water. Fucking burn me. I didn't expect it to be that hot.
How do I make a computer chip again? Pin that. Okay, I need another, like, 2 table coral samples. This place is big. It's another table coral for me. Damn it, no, not a full inventory, not now. Get out of here, bladderfish. Okay, I'll have to bring the seed truck down here. This is lots of area to explore. I went 200 meters down just looking for lead. No, and I can already make a scanner room too, so I guess I'll do that. Then next thing I need to do is make a mobile... No, not a mobile vehicle bay. The vehicle console.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What were you saying?
No, nothing. Never mind.
Okay. Scanner room.
Oxygen.
Anywho, I'm basically doing a purge of the dead. What ending should I go for?
Movement of fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it for whatever reason.
I need a lot of fucking... stuff, I guess. You know, maybe I should make an air bladder. That is the first time I've ever said that sentence. Also, I can't hear you.
I'm here.
Okay. You were just dead silent.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What are we doing? You just closed it to get out of here. You're gonna get in there again. What the fuck for? Yeah, don't come and sit. Go. Hurry fast. Come on. I don't know why you put in there. I thought you were going to sit down, put one in there, and take one out. That way you have one for you. If it gets too hot, go in there, fill it up. Go in there. Open the door. Fill it up. Fill it out. Fill it up. But you put salt on the inside. But you just should eat the ice in your eye.
No, Mom.
You finally gonna play something, Carl? Shit, I
You
don't
know
have any
one.
oxygen.
You know one thing I haven't ever seen anyone use?
What?
The blasphemous claw.
Because nobody's good at parrying.
You don't watch the whole time. And actually, do you want to see 5 minutes ago? Watching that. What do you mean? You're playing with remote control. Just what? I just saw you about 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Before you're doing this. Why? You're playing, you're holding the remote control. Why?
This is why great shields are more common to see people use, you know?
And plus, Blasphemous Claw is like a one-time thing. You are never going to use it again, besides maybe Malekith if you felt like it. Aw, oh, man, he ate that fucking bladderfish right as I was going for it.
You know the projectiles like the Black Blade incantation fires off that Malekith uses during his fight?
The thing he shoots out of his sword at us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently, surprising probably no one, Thop's barrier can basically deflect it.
Yeah, it's a magical attack. Technically.
This also means Ronnie's Dark Moon can devour it.
For what? Oh. I guess so. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I haven't made a Fortnite video. I've only been playing for like an hour 15 minutes, Carl.
I know. Damn. And this PlayStation. Wow.
Oh, crazy 3.5 hours the other day. Oh,
Why is there a purple glow on the map? Why is it a glow on everything?
Because I made it like that. It highlights everything I can interact with.
Oh.
what? Not combined with black. They can't interact with nothing. Yeah, bring someone up there. Tomorrow we get up early, take a shower, and bed. Why should we talk to that guy? Did we get him? That guy who Harry told us to get him? Sorry, I forgot about that. See? Okay.
Why would she push out a big slimy fart?
Because you see something stupid on the radio and not realize it was foxy. So I have to do it. Not deny it or nothing. Deny it, you'll do the double time.
Now, what one has copper in it? Limestone.
You spent all my gas, and all my food.
What the?
Hmm.
How was your trip? Subnautica City. Seven or eight. Were you guys here when we did the canceled? I think so. I remember you helping, I thought. We took the van, we had a bunch of cages in the van.
Andrew, did we? Were we there when they had to like when they had to bring all the cats to the vet or whatever?
Yeah. Well, at least when they had to take Tina to the vent.
What are you doing?
I don't want him up here after what you said.
Who the hell is Oz?
What?
Ashley Oz?
Oh, my inventory's full.
Get lost.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hi, Nelson. Welcome.
Why do you say his name?
That's his name. Look, right there in the chat. His name's Nelson. I don't know what else to call him.
Yes, but why'd you say it?
Because I didn't expect to see the name Nelson today. Alright?
That's
It's not a very common name.
that's discrimination right there.
Okay. What was I doing? Water and food. Uh, Tips? Just scan everything, I guess. Or just pull up like a picture of a map. Pull up a picture of a map and get a compass like ASAP. That's the best tip I can give you.
You
I
actually
feel. Hmm?
use a map.
I pull up a map sometimes when I'm lost and like I need to go to a specific biome, but I don't know which direction it's in. So I pull up a map and I go from whatever landmarks I know I've been to.
And the red wolf of Radagon.
Keep some food and water on.
Where's some salt? I need to go on a salt hunt before I go get fragments. There's salt. And then I'm gonna go fragment hunting. I still need to go get stalker fur, that's right. How much in total? 4. And then I need 4 cloth. Whoop. Gotta go snag some salt. So I can cure my fish that I'm going to eat, and then take it with me while I'm traveling and exploring. Salt is a resource I always seem to not have. Same with copper. Woo. Okay, I think I might be good on salt. Yes, that's quite a lot of salt. Where's home? That way. Swimming in the ocean. Just doing some foxy things. Alright. I now no longer need the salt. I need fragment pieces. I want to craft new things. Now I need to start curing my fish that I've got. I'm out of boomerang. I gotta cure some hoop fish now. Hoopla! Hoopla!
I forgot Lucian makes games. Isn't Lucian his editor?
Like, yeah, Lixian's sometimes his editor.
I forgot he makes games.
Okay, let me go get the truck.
Once I was falling asleep, awake but in a dream. No, I'm not scared. My dreams are all I ever needed. She told me what I'd see. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Nothing's
I like this one.
Once I was falling asleep, awake but in a dream, at peace under the deep. But now I'm falling apart. No, I'm not scared. My dreams are all I ever needed.
Ow! Okay, goddamn, I'm getting a little swarmed. And by a little, I mean a lot swarmed.
Then I won't be in a hurry. Nothing's gonna get in my way. 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 I got this feeling there's nothing I can't hide.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hi, hun.
Hello.
Here, let me cancel this. Or should I? I'll leave it on. Is this song gonna repeat, or is it... There it goes. That's just a normal sea truck fragment. That's also just a sea truck fragment.
Without a fear, just myself and my sincerity. Her words were the clarity, but we could still fall apart. If there really is a place where we can live without a worry, then I won't be in a hurry. Nothing's gonna get in my way. 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 I got this feeling there's nothing I can't hide. Inside this dream, my fears are pushed aside. And I'm fine, I'm fine, and I'm fine, I'm The ocean parted ways, and I started to worry.
Trying to remember where the two deathless ones are.
I cannot hear you. Hold on. Fort Height, where Kenneth Height tells you to go, and also, that place in Kaled. Frickin', what's it called? You know the place with the Radagon Soar Seal, I think.
Yeah, where Rail is.
Awake but in a dream. At peace under
There should be an entrance to a mine somewhere here.
Should I do Kenneth Knight's quest?
I'm not scared.
I didn't.
My dreams
All it's for is a frickin' Erdsteel dagger.
She told me what I'd see.
Extra Erdsteel dagger.
No wonder this is so loud. It's cranked up to max volume for some reason.
Just myself and my sincerity. Her words for the clarity. But we could still fall apart. If there really is a place where we can live without a worry, then I won't be in a hurry. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Nothing's gonna get in my way.
What if I'm doing Kenneth Knight's quest?
No, yeah.
I'm gonna get some music going. Okay, music's done. run by everybody here. I'm off to bully a knight with a blood smith stripped hammer. Just boom. I have to fight Melania again just to throw a hammer at them.
Aha! I found it. I yearn for the mines. Beep, beep.
Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. I'm going into an underwater cave.
Not so quiet assassination. Just throw hammer from afar.
What's that
Directly
music?
at it. Oh, it's the Jazz Hub Cafe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you love getting recipes for things you already have the recipe to?
Don't you just love sniping someone up on a
I'm gonna turn you into a
high-rise
fine
with...
red mist.
Basically, yeah. Do you enjoy throwing a single hammer at someone
Rock grub.
up on a high rise? Just a freaking battle hammer. Throw it at them just from afar. Snipe them with it. You throw a pot at me, I throw a hammer.
And smash it with a hammer. Please tell me you understand that reference I just made.
I do.
Okay, then what's it from then?
What's
And
up?
who said it?
Shit, they called me on my bluff.
I will always call you on your bluff.
How dare you?
You can't bluff me when I know the truth. Fuck are you, rock puncher? Do you need me to tell you?
Sure.
It's Emperor's New Groove. Yzma said it when she was being like, well, turn him into a flea and then put that flea in the box. Then mail that box to myself. What did I just get? Something I already have. Okay, I don't need this titanium. I'd rather pick up diamonds. And rubies. I should have just said and use. Come on, I am so close to having all the pieces. Hopefully this rock puncher doesn't punch me in my mouth. You know?
Oh, I just found a up.
What is all this?
2 days ago, Moist Critical released a full Let's Play of Pepsi Man.
Pepsi man.
Copyright. Oh god, we're having a Little Nightmares 3. Still haven't beat Little Nightmares 1.
Another site found. Perhaps its data will tell me something useful. I have collected enough data to extrapolate the location
So,
of the component necessary to assemble my
Unknown Worlds just might have picked up. You know, the people who made Subnautica, right?
What? Oh yeah, they fired the main 3 guys behind Subnautica.
Mm-hmm. So Subnautica 2 was delayed to next year, meaning it's going to have to compete with GTA if it releases next year.
If. It'll never happen.
The moment it does.
The world will end. All the ancient Mayans predicted, once the GTA 6 releases, all of the world will end. Headlamp. And then I got another PDA.
Just all of the frickin' GTA fans who gave up.
Yippee!
To be fair, I don't think GTA 6 will have an online mode on release.
GTA 5 is going to be the only thing for online.
More than likely. Like they'll probably
Probably
add
not.
some...
They'll have to make like a whole ass new game, Carl. And they've just been milking the hell out of 5. They're still releasing updates for it.
They're going... I do believe with how many people have been waiting for a GTA 6. I think they know that people would be willing to throw double. You know what? Let's not give them ideas.
Quadruple the price.
Yeah, people would be willing to pay a lot of
just
money
that scene from Futurama of Fry, just shut up and take my money.
Basically. That is basically a well summary. That is a well summation of how people would react to GTA 6
I bet you
online.
probably can't even speak Goblin.
I can't do the scratchy voice. That I don't think I've ever heard a goblin speak. That sounds like a mix between a goblin and Tweak from South Park.
Is there anything you don't find primitive?
I feel offended.
Bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true, the opposable thumb is excellent. But all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
I am sorry to have offended you, but my brain worked that faster than my mouth ran faster than my brain. It happens a lot.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
There's a new distress call origin.
Well, I have no intention on farming Grail at all, so...
That never worked for me.
Oh, it works.
Not for me.
They're an open world boss. If you they run the same AI as
I
any of
know, but
the
I can't get back to the thing fast enough. And every time I did, I was either, no, they were either literally pixel perfect health to where I could not see it, but also to the point of where they were still just barely alive. Ow, you asshole. I don't know how to zap people. Oh god, that is a lot of fragments. I am flashbanged. I cannot see. Here, let me send this to Sunny. Ow, I hit something. I hit a plant. Mwah. I'm gonna make a prawn suit.
casually smacking the bat things in Fort Farah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Stop scanning, goddammit. Gold.
Time to get revenge on every time these things up here has killed me. Oh boy. I don't have a reason for Radagon, Source Seal. I'm just here because these carrion knights, for whatever reason,
These
are
carrion
royal.
assholes.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's not forget the rats.
We don't talk about the rats. Of course I need another computer chip. Why don't I need another computer chip? Gold and table coral. Coral.
I killed the rats.
Okay.
I did it justice.
Mwah.
But, like, yes, send Steam support after the people who fired the people from Unknown Worlds. Just the hacker who hacked your account has been terminated by the firing squad. So you know the whole thing about some publishers. So you know the whole rumor about some publishers, EA, trying to say that when someone buys a so EA Games recently got kicked off of Steam store. You know why?
Because they're just being like, oh, you don't actually own the games that you buy,
Oh, not
right?
only that, not only that, EA suggested adding something horrible, unskippable ads in a fucking game.
EA shouldn't be allowed to make video games. My prawn suit.
Much like frickin'
My sweet baby is returned.
so much like so much like YouTube, where it has the occasional unskippable ad, they're wanting to put unskippable ads in their game in between loading screens.
That's fucking stupid.
And the only way to get rid of them is to pay for an ad blocker.
That's double stupid.
And if I remember correctly, the ad blocker was only for the unskippable ads, meaning they would still be ads. So Steam, being the boss of frickin' of the gaming community, said that they're no longer allowed onto their store if they follow through with that. You know, people really need to start giving more credit to Steam.
That's why I have Steam.
Also, let's be honest, let's be honest, the PlayStation 7 might as well take notes from Xbox allowing Steam onto their console and do the same thing. Otherwise, PlayStation's going to lose a lot of players to you know. And that's not me being biased. I love PlayStation. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just me being realistic. Because if something can run like a computer, have Steam like a computer, as well as run like an Xbox, yeah, that thing's going to outsell any PlayStation any day. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because essentially you're buying a gaming computer for the price of a console. But the only issue I can see when it comes to adding Steam capabilities to an Xbox is the fact that it will also allow those games. I think you know the ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, one thing I refuse to let go in for this build,
Hmm.
basically, the moment when I come, the moment when I come across a freaking person who's outside of my incantation spell range, slap on Rabbith's cannon and scream at the top of my lungs, I cast 50 caliber magic missile!
I cast mend butt crack.
And there is Beast Claw.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Fox suit. Ooh. Ooh, I like this a lot. Hun.
Mm-hmm.
The inside of my sea truck is a very nice blue color. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 3? 3 lithium. This game never fails to scare me. And I'm gone, just like that. I don't know what just roared, but I don't like it. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm never coming here again. Hello, goodbye. Never come again. I'm going home. I'm going to slap some storage onto my fox suit, slap a drill arm on, and then go back to that mine. Because there's so many juicy resources.
You know the deflecting hard tier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sekiro parry.
Kring, 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 kring. I have to make a drill arm and then storage module. Can I put another storage module on, though? I would like to. I can. And that just gives me big storage, I think. What if... Oh. You know what? Yeah, let's stick it onto the sea truck. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. Okay, if I take one
About what?
storage module from it... Okay, I think, yeah, that upgrades the storage it can hold. In high. Darkness, ass. Okay. I need to go on the hunt for more fish. Because I need more water. Oh, Darkness Assassin. Oh, it's just cut off weird. Okay. Let me turn off my light. Is there a Cyclops in this game? If so, then I am hyped. No what? No Cyclops? Peeper, bladderfish. Ooh, come here. Where are you going? Yeah, sea truck, prawn suit, and the fox treader or whatever. No. Come here, peeper. I'm going to grab you. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? Here, let me... It's a deployable. Stick one somewhere I get a typically good amount concentration of fish from time to time. I got 4 more slots. I'm gonna... How much salt do I have? 4. I've got more fish than I do salt. So I need more salt. Salt. I also have to go back to... That's Delta. Okay, so then I gotta go back to the Phi Labs and then get some stalker fur for the warm outfit. Thank you, Mr. Darkness Assassin. Or Miss, I don't know. Oh, that thing's trying to freeze me. You mean the... Oh, it is a snow stalker. Yeah, I know flares make them go away. Okay, dark. God, that sounds offensive. My beautiful farm is coming along nicely. 1 copper, 1 titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Should I continue using... Should I continue use, Sacred Blade or use the Black Steel Great
Do I not have
Hammer?
titanium? No.
Okay, should I continue using Sacred Blade for my Black Steel Grey Hammer, or use Prayerful Strike for healing?
Prayerful Strike is funnier. How full? Not very. I've got to restock it.
Sacred Affinity or Heavy Affinity?
Which stat is higher for you?
I deal more when there is holy damage, like Holy Grease on a Black Steel Great Hammer.
Then Sacred then.
Alright. Alright. Heavy deals a little bit less damage from quality, but not by much. So I'll go with Heavy.
I hear Markiplier in your background.
Yeah, he was talking about Iron Lung. It was he was playing the open world.
Isn't he gonna be in the Ireland movie?
Yeah.
I wonder when that's coming out. Horseshoe tree. How do I... What's a horseshoe... What? I have no idea what that is.
Alright, so I do have some pretty...
Limestone chunks.
I do have some pretty fun ideas for my Skyrim build. Do you want to know what they were? Maxing out smithing, obviously. Yes, I'm going to be using the the Dwemer autocannons. However, there is also other things I could do with, like, dwarven stuff if I'm going to stay on the topic of smithing, you know? Like, I found, like, recently there was a mod,
Facilitates mobility in
same
high-pressure
guy who
and
made
safe
Ordinator
gravity
released it,
environments.
and it adds a
Many
bunch of
player inquired
spells
whether
that
their
you can
effective drop
smith,
puncture
and they all have dwarven
obfuscation
themes.
not required.
Like, they require you to carry dwarven scrap on you, or like, you know.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area,
Basically, they're
but
spells,
luckily,
but
this biome seems to have an
cooler,
abundance of minerals
you
I can
know?
use for tools and
Mhm.
upgrades.
Because you actually have to
I didn't want to
build
risk a
them.
situation
They're
like this after the
classified
squad.
as
When xenomorphs dropped
research,
me off,
not
they were very
spell
attentive to
tomes. You
resources.
can make
I
mines.
survived off the land
Heck,
for 3
there's
months,
one
just fine.
spell,
My
a
lucky
master
PA couldn't show
destruction
up.
spell,
I
because
am
they add
so
like a
proud of
couple
her.
of spells per each school. The master destruction spell is quite literally a remote bomb. It gets stronger the more scrap you feed it. So if you have like a ton of dwarven scrap on you before you go fight Alduin, and you just
Alduin,
throw down, yeah, Alduin,
say it right.
and you throw down a freaking, you can just throw down a freaking block of C4 and wait for him to land there, and then just imagine the ancient Nord's surprise when the
Ow!
biggest. Imagine the
I just
ancient
got
Nord's
bit by a shark on the ass, hun.
I'll kill it. We're having shark fin stew tonight.
Well, that's unfair right there. It's stuck inside of the thing. Okay, I've got 2 more inventory spaces so I can break 2 more chunks. Them things is evil. I hate them. They always bite me. Most times they miss, yeah, sure. But sometimes they do bite me. It hurts like a motherfucker. Look at that. And look at my health bar. They took a freaking fourth out of it. I like sea monkeys better. Everyone always doesn't like them because they apparently steal from you, but I've never experienced that. They've given me diamonds and rubies. I love those little guys. So press U. So then I stop getting the damn pop-ups. Make grab trap. Deployable grab trap. Inventory full. Don't tell me it takes up 4 inventory slots. It takes up 4 inventory slots. There's usually quite a few fish around this area.
You know, I could make a magma build, but it'd fall under the same category as the fire build. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I am leveling things up the way Todd intended.
Okay, so now I gotta go back to Delta Island. That way. And then after I go there, I gotta mess around over there, get some tree seeds or something. Also, I have to turn the tower off somehow. Oh, let me get rid of that damn... There. Yeah, I have to turn off the tower over there. And then go find Marguerite again, talk to her. She's chill. I can go back into her house, scan some things I couldn't before. Save real quick. You'll never know. Give me that battery. Then I guess I'll smack on that repair tool. This is still full. I've got nothing parked in here at the time being. I don't have a real use for the scan room right at this moment. Okay. Time to go back to Delta Island. I totally didn't forget the name and blink out for a second. Oh, you have to change.
So, question.
Okay.
So I've already started leveling this character up. No big problem. I can always get to this level again really quick by using some in-game mechanics. But I want your input. Okay?
I can ride a whale?
I want your input, okay?
Okay.
So, I'm not going to get lockpicking for the taking control over existing dwarven things, since I will be using a mod made by the same guy who made Ordinator, which allows me to summon dwarven machinery. Alright?
Uh-huh.
So I don't have to... So I do intend on using a shield, mainly because of one reason. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to play this build yet, you know? I'm not sure if it's going to be possible and all that jazz, because I haven't touched the cheat room. You know,
Fucking
where I go
what?
to... But, basically, what type of one-handed weapon, according to Skyrim, would you think
God,
a
Sonny, you
black...
gotta finish your sentences before you say that. Wanna know what he told me?
What?
When I told him to come watch the stream?
Mm-hmm.
He said, can't, I'm being fucked by VR. Oh, I thought it said in VR. I'm stupid. Never mind, shut
Oh.
up.
Oh.
I'm stupid,
But,
and I get it.
No. You are not. But,
Is it shrub nuts?
But, question. And basically, what the question is what weapon do I go for? Axe, mace, or sword?
Sword.
Sword?
You cannot afford my diamond sword.
Okay, okay, so the two... I was actually getting ready to continue talking, because, like, the two weapons I was going to either go for was either an axe or a sword. Mainly because, with axe... Mainly because those two go really good with a shield in Ordinator. Because, for instance, you got Bleed Like a Lamb, which makes living targets bleed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is for the axes. And basically, they just take more damage while they're bleeding. They take 1 point of damage while they're bleeding per second for 3 seconds on the first upgrade. And when they stop, and when the bleeding stop, they take damage equal to 15% of the health they lost while bleeding. They can ignore armor if the target is staggered, which I will be able to stagger them with a shield bash. Forward's power attacks smashes through a block, causing the target to drop their shield and take a critical strike that deals 5 times critical
How
damage.
do I get a test override module port? None of those words make sense in that order.
I don't know. You got Wolf's Tooth, which makes sideways power attacks with war axes grant 15 extra attack for 30 seconds, and it stacks. Go for the Throat, removes which removes Wolf's Tooth, dealing 50 extra bonus damage, and a critical strike for 250 bonus critical damage for each instance of Tooth consumed, meaning I could theoretically one-shot something if I
How the
wanted
fuck do I
to.
get a parallel processing unit? What?
Hmm.
Nothing, I'm getting confused.
Oh. Basically, axes deal a lot of damage to living targets. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Maces, they interrupt spell casting. In other words, you can run up to someone with a mace, just attack them once, hit them once, bonk them in the head, and tell them casting spell is for nerds. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Meteor Storm, which makes each standing power attack deal more damage, increasing the damage and stamina cost by 15%. Toll the Bell, which will deplete all of your stamina on impact with a sideways power attack, dealing 1% more damage per point of stamina depleted. And doing a critical strike. Rise Kinsman, I do not intend on really having many allies.
In the lily pad area?
I do not really intend on having many
Galunga.
allies, and considering I'm using Orc, I deal more damage with weapons, so they're probably just going to die, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're going to die immediately if I use maces as an Orc. But with swords, it reduces their attack damage by 15%. Unblocked regular attacks increases the damage of your power attacks by 50% for 4 seconds. Forward power attacks cause target to bleed when a target is bleeding. When a bleeding target falls below 25% health, your attacks against that target are critical strikes that deal 10 times critical damage. Sideways power attacks flings target backwards up to 6 feet, dealing 40% more damage based on
How do I
distance
grow a shrub
traveled.
nut?
Repeated, and into the dust, it does the same thing as Meteor Storm, which basically standing still and repeatedly smacking something with a sword does more damage, and it stacks up to 3 times, each time doing 15% more damage. Reaching 4 stacks knocks the target off of their feet. In other words, it makes them ragdoll. And slaying an enemy under class of champions, which is the first thing. Slaying a target under that will give me 100 points of stamina. In other words, one-handed sword all-rounder. Axe is more focused on on aggressive play style against living targets, and mace. Mace is just big bonk stick for one-handed. You also got daggers, but I'm not using daggers, so
Okay.
you know.
Okay. I have to wait before I go anywhere. I need to make some beacons. I need to make some Minecraft beacons.
However, I will give daggers this. They do have some pretty powerful things. Um, for instance, bite marks, which makes them deal bleed damage on unblocked attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, if dealing attacks with a dagger deals about 50% extra damage if you hit the target rapidly 3 or more times. It resets after 2 seconds pass. Considering how fast daggers attack, you can practically keep that up. You know?
Yes.
Forward power attacks impales the target, dealing double bite marks damage, so about like 3 bleed damage a second. It does double that, so it'll do about like 6 bleed damage a second. Sideways power attacks inflicts distracting wounds, which drains 100 points of magicka and stamina, and halting the regeneration for 5 seconds. Standing power attacks with a dagger ignore armor. And hitting a target with a forward, sideways, and backwards power attack with a dagger within 30 seconds paralyzes the target. Your attacks against the paralyzed targets are critical strikes that deal 9 times damage. I've never been able to pull this off.
The frickin' dark in my chat. Where Marguerite's marker is there, that's the lily pad biome, right?
I think so, yes.
Wait, you've played Below Zero?
No.
Then why are you saying yes? Oh god, does Satan see me? No. Okay, thank Christ.
Okay, so as far as anything, I would say dual wielding would probably be better, but I lose my defense with a shield, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get about like 30% faster attacks with dual wielding.
There's a whale leviathan.
Dual wielding in combat builds up a battle rage with each attack, gaining 1% extra attack damage and 1% bonus attack speed for 20 seconds. The effect stacks. And while dual wielding in combat, enter a murderous frenzy every 20 to 40 seconds. For 8 seconds, dual wield power attacks deal 50% more damage and critical damage.
Here you go, Carl. Now, where's this shipwreck that I'm looking for? Of the Mercury 2. I know I got a voice log about it.
What kind of armor would you see Toph wearing? Heavy or light?
Heavy. Whoops. Where is this wreckage? Is it down in the ground?
Now, the reason why I was having trouble figuring out which one-handed weapon was because I was trying to go on more or less the whole principle of blacksmith. Now, I figured that they would use like they'd use either a mace or a axe, but I feel like they
Is
I
that it?
feel like
Power of an
I
astronaut
feel like they would
inside
try
transcode as
something more
unreliable.
simple, which would be
Oh.
like a sword,
Mercury 2.
you know? Not
Inoperable.
saying that the other two aren't simple, but you know,
Let me
I would have
drop a
gone
beacon here.
I would have probably gone with like if I was still going with
Dang it.
lockpicking.
I wanted the...
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No, you.
Okay, so I would have gone with like maces, particularly since blacksmith build. Uh, Basically, attacks with maces reduce the armor rating of enemies, which realistically, many without without enemy
Can I get in this one or
buffing
no?
without enemy buffing mods is kind the overpowered, considering you could potentially put them into negative armor rating.
It looks
I
like I
could
can
have
go in.
I could have gone with maces simply just for the fact that I could run up to them, role playing a blacksmith, and simply just attack them once and say, "Your armor is weak right here." Your armor's weak right here, crushes chest. You know?
Yeah. Okay, yes, this is how I get in right here. Busted up prawn suit. Chinese potato!
Do you... Okay, so I probably should have started off with this. Talk. You see them using one-handed weapons or two-handed?
Okay, hold on, let me go get the prawn suit. 2.
Two-handed?
Yes. Apparently I can
Okay.
ride the whales, and apparently the whales are a Leviathan. Hun,
Huh?
did you hear anything I just said to you?
What do you say?
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no, you didn't hear a single word I said.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What is this?
Okay, so,
My car! No, not my car. My armor man. Ooh. Ooh, I've missed that. Welcome aboard, Captain.
okay, so which weapon then?
What does Talk use in the picture?
Uh, I think they were holding like I think they were holding a mace.
Then use a mace. What did I just pick up? A nuclear rod. 2 of them.
But you said two-handed.
Yes. Just use 2 maces. Huh?
Dual-wield maces. Oh god.
Yeah. Isn't that such a sane idea?
No, that's an insane idea.
Good insane, right?
Bad insane. Because not only are you giving me something that I really shouldn't have with a stamina-esque build. Because, okay, so I'm using a item. I did allow myself a single item from a I did allow myself a single item con considering I'm not leveling up my magicka, right?
Mhm.
I'm basically going to be able to use magic via alchemy because let's be honest, the bl the frickin' Dwemer probably knew all the crafting things, you know?
Mhm.
So I'm going to be using potions of fortify magicka to allow me to cast, more magicka needed spells. Because let's be honest, the dwarves might use it, but I'd imagine that they built their spells, and it just takes like a little bit of magicka, you know? Wouldn't you agree on that?
Agree on what?
If the dwarves use magicka, they would be very cheap magicka costing spells. You know?
Mhm.
So basically, um, in per the orcs' racial abilities, you get. Hold up. You get Strength of Steel, which makes your weapons and armor 20% stronger, but the enchantments on them 20% weaker. Now I'm going to get around that debuff with alchemy, but before that, I'm basically running. I'm basically unkillable in every sense of the way. Reason number one, follower of Malekith, your power attacks deal more damage. You heal based off the amount of overkill damage. And how I'm basically making my very limited magicka build, dwarven build, actually be able to use said spells is for one reason. In the cheat room, there is a ring, and now typically with any other race besides orc, it makes your spells cost no magicka, and your weapon and staff enchantments to never deplete. However, due to due to the orc's um, passive ability, which makes the enchantments weaker, it basically means that instead of 100%, they're now 80%. So I have 80% um, magicka consumption for all spells enchantments and staves will run out of magicka. However, at the same time, they they will drain really slow.
Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Papa, I didn't go to school for
And
8 years and
in all
trained to be a
honesty,
diplomat.
if I don't want to
Try to convince
do
Diana
we,
we don't need to
I
stop my
really want to
nerves.
try and stay away
Having the
from
drift drive and
using
secondary promotion.
maces.
Just a bit slower. But
So like
nobody's in charge.
sword or
Plus side,
axe is
I
like
get to work with
two
Yasmin.
things I'd rather
Didn't know she was
use,
such a
you
busy
know?
bee.
Mhm.
She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. She was getting on Diana's
Not
nerves,
to mention
so she signed Yasmin to me.
there's not
She's
enough
helping me inspect
art
and repair
of
the thruster
talk
systems.
in order to
I thought
choose
I was the
what
most mechanically
they
inclined
would
person in the ship.
preferably use,
I think she has me beat. She can
you know?
definitely teach me a thing or two.
Yeah.
As
After all,
long
they
as
are a
I'm not being extra
blacksmith.
smart.
They if they were going to use a weapon, they'd probably go with like an easy weapon option and a shield.
Or something that's just generally, like, really reliable.
Which is one of two things, which is one of three things in my eyes. However, I don't see her using a dagger.
No.
So that brings two things. Sword or axe? You know?
Sword.
Sword.
Yes.
So you would see Talk use you would see Talk swing a sword and fling someone backwards with it.
Mhm. I have to get 3 of these fucking pieces? What?
I am using the camp spear mod for, well, a camp, mainly for one reason. It's convenient, and I could probably roleplay it as a dwarven camp spear. You know?
Mhm.
Human architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt. I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split
Are
among the
you
crew
still
as part of the
streaming?
discovery clause.
Mhm.
Thanks to Stefanos and everyone else who complained when they
Okay.
needed more soul transgov credits in their uniform pockets. The
Okay,
learning is my
hold up, give
exclusive
me a
selling
sec.
point.
I'm gonna send this in Discord so that it doesn't mess with your
I'm alive.
stream.
Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was shorthanded because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just peeked into my sea thinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a moonlight angel. I felt his rough,
Okay, I'll
icy
be right
hand
back.
grasp mine.
Okay.
The gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "Good job. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have ruptured. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us. this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? Failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures, a strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here.
Alright.
Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. Telling them that we will come back. But I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this. I have to leave
Hello?
it behind.
Hello.
I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
I could also just, like, forego the entire, dwarven aesthetic of when it comes to armor for, orc weapons.
I'm trying to find the last piece of this stupid, this fragment piece for something. But I can't find it. I've been, like, everywhere in this ship.
Because apparently orcish armor is more protective than dwarven armor. For some reason.
I came out of the ceiling somewhere.
After all, I do remember you saying something along the lines of, the dwarven armor looks kinda goofy.
Yeah, 'cause like the little face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's silly.
So use orc armor?
Mm-hmm.
And just, like, use, like, the Dwemer summons. You know?
Okay.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist
Just Gaz looks into
playing
Tox
games,
Forge and sees them making dwarven
this could
automatons.
set my career up for life. The images are
Robot.
upgraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like
Yes.
intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language.
Not to mention, let's be honest, orcish armor,
Now, most
it
of the
looks
crew
good
will
on
tell you
2
I understand
races,
that,
and
but
that's the
we need to
orcs
find new discovery.
and the Argonians.
I'm definitely gonna put a bug in Diana's ear about going
You
to the
know?
surface so I can take a
Mm-hmm.
trip to explore.
I
Desperately hope this pans out.
I guess dwarven armor can work for any since it just kind of covers up your entire character.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of wish for one feature in involving the Argonians and the Khajiit when it comes to armor,
Now I just need to
that
build the
their
test
tail
network.
is armored.
And I can disable that satellite tower.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like they when going into a fight they curl their tail around their waist kinda like the Saiyans. So no one can grab it. And you know, considering a tail is considered part of like their spine,
I can leave.
huh?
I can leave this area. I can go home now.
Okay. Okay, so another thing I looked up while I was gone. Um, apparently,
Warning. 30
apparently,
seconds of
it
oxygen
would be more
remaining.
common for a goblin to use small axes, considering they'd be easier for them to produce and upkeep. Not to mention, imagine a goblin swinging a sword that's basically something I
Like twice their
haven't really
fucking size.
yeah, basically, it'd be basically they'd look like the Revenant wielding the Guts Great Sword. However, unlike the Revenant, they can't swing it properly. So if they started to swing it, they would lose their footing and just be prone to doing swing attacks, which could either break the blade or not, or just like throw them off balance and leave them to be oofed. More
Mordord.
just, yeah. I guess you could say the same thing for maces, but I feel like it would be easier for them to control,
Mm.
you know? But let's be honest, um, if someone was a blacksmith and they were using a freaking mace, sure, it would be on the nose for them to use a mace, considering they use a hammer all the time. But imagine how much pain they go through just on a day-to-day basis from having to hit a piece of heated metal over and over with a hammer. You know?
Mhm.
Not to mention they'd be strong with whatever hammering hand they had. Meaning that if they attacked with a bladed weapon that uses the same principle as a hammer, there's a lot there's a lot less when it comes to the point of contact. However, it will still do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Okay.
Okay, please tell me I did not start a... Please tell me I did not do a quick save. I did a quick save. I did a dumb. Well,
You're not dumb.
I
Sometimes.
if I have to completely remake this character, and you're telling me I'm not dumb.
Sometimes.
Okay, I might as well. I got. Oh god, I gotta delete save data. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete everything, get it over with, you know?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna do it manually so I don't end up deleting all my Creation Club stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, do you know why Soul Trap is such a useful spell?
Why?
In the Because if you get Soul Trap, if you get Soul Trap, and say that you wanted to get you didn't want to level up anything in Conjuration, but you did want some good enchanted heavy armor and maybe weapons, you could do a little thing with the companion quest line involving conjuration needs. The Atronach Forge. Do you know about it?
No.
Basically, it's a forge underneath the college, a Winterhold. If you look up a if you look up some recipes for it after you get the sigil stone from the conjuration guy's master quest, he'll let you keep the sigil stone. You take it down to the Atronach Forge, and now you have more recipes to work with. You could basically make random enchanted armor, specific random enchanted armor, and you could just quick save if you don't get like any enchants that you want. Just quick save before you do it, and you can just constantly do that. You can kit yourself out with whatever Daedric armor or Daedric weapon you want.
Busted.
Mm-hmm. And if you know exactly what you're doing, you could basically do that at the start of the game.
Damn, I don't know where to get a lot of diamonds at.
But it does require some grinding as basically the weapons it requires you to have Daedra hearts and silver swords. So you can imagine how aggravating that can be, you know?
Mhm.
And to be fair, you can get a Daedra heart and dupe it from the companions, you know?
Yes.
And you can also get the silver sword or silver great sword.
Okay.
But if memory is correct, you need ebony ingots as well. I'm not entire. It's been a long time. That was the first time. That was before I was introduced to mods. You know?
Mhm.
What's with the chirping in
Oh
the
God.
background? Yeah, your audio was looping,
Yep.
like really bad.
I didn't hear the chirping for a second. So yeah, and then you pointed it out, and I was able to hear it, and I was like, oh no.
Okay, so I'm trying to think on how to do this, right?
Mhm.
And I could either do it one of two ways. I could focus solely on crafting, or I could focus on crafting and combat training like right off the bat,
Completely up
you
to
know?
you. Test override module. Give me that. Okay. Now. I don't think
That
I need
moment
this
when you
many batteries.
that many that moment when you go that moment when you go to sleep, you start dreaming. Then when you open your eyes in the dream, you hear, "Hey, you're finally awake."
I'm gonna make that our alarm.
Just, "Hey, you're finally awake."
Or I could
No,
change
so,
I can change my voicemail to be like, "Hey, you finally called."
I have something important to
no,
tell
you.
you.
Someone actually made a whole.
You cannot know for
Someone made
sure
a
what is
whole
or isn't of significance.
pillow
I
with
know.
with Rayloaf just looking at you
Signal
and just say,
description
"Hey,
uploaded to
you're
PDA.
finally awake."
Hey,
So
you're
any,
finally in Quake.
"Hey, you're finally woke."
I'll pass.
Sky Skyrim Skyrim, but it's brain rot. I remember a good bit of it, just like how the freaking chick who orders your execution even though you're not on the list, how she says, she says, "You there, gritty to the block." I would go crazy if they added that freaking PlayStation. I would literally lose my marbles. You would find me in a straitjacket within like a couple of minutes. You know, at this point, I'm basically making an artificer. You know,
Mhm.
Doc
You
is
know,
an
in D and
artificer.
D, I played an artificer rabbit.
If I ever, if I ever play D&D with you, I'm making an artificer goblin. Just what are you spending your scrap on? Automatic turrets.
Please tell me you didn't just say turret.
Can you for one day stop being grammar police?
No.
Stop trying to teach me things I'm not going to learn.
Ah, shit, I didn't mean to sleep.
Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
Okay, hun.
Okay, I'll make this character when I wake up in the morning.
Mwah,
Oh,
mwah, mwah.
I'm gonna go good night.
Night, night.
Love you.
Maybe more. Pardon the technical interruptions. Sorry, Mooncow, you've come at a bad time. I'm just starting to get ready to end the stream. Okay, I've got a lot of titanium to get next stream. Gotta wait for the game to save. There we go. Good night.